In Russia to meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin, and China says to play a role promoting peace talks over the war in Ukraine.
In a statement, the Chinese president shared, conflict and war benefit no one. All parties must stay rational and exercise restraint, avoid fanning the flames and aggravating tensions. But U.S. officials are highly skeptical about this, maintaining that China is still considering providing Russia with lethal aid in its continued assault on Ukraine.
Fox's Alexandria Hoff. Midnight curfew in Miami Beach last night is expected to go back into effect Thursday to Monday in response to 2 fatal shootings.
Police found a man with gunshot wounds on Ocean Drive in Miami Beach, a busy street packed with spring breakers. Police responded quickly, arresting a 24-year-old shooting suspect after a brief chase. 2 days earlier, another shooting in the city left one man dead and another wounded.
Fox's Marianne Rafferty. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
Southern Heritage Bank is your local community.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, here is your news for Monday, March 20th on Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv. From the Cleveland Daily Banner, the Regions Foundation recently donated $25,000 to City Fields for affordable housing and workforce development programs. It is the 3rd year Regions Foundation has partnered with City Fields to revitalize overlooked neighborhoods in Cleveland. Representatives from the Regions Foundation attended the City Fields Workforce Development MIG Welding graduation done in partnership with Cleveland State Community College. 9 students graduated with MIG welding certifications and job readiness training in 2 weeks. The funding from Regions will provide scholarships to students in future workforce classes. It will also support City Fields' affordable home ownership efforts in the Blythe Oldfield neighborhood, where new or renovated homes are sold at affordable prices to first-time homebuyers, public servants, and local resident renters. The program impacts low, moderate-income families in the community. From Local 3 News, Chattanooga police say a 50-year-old man was struck on I-24 Sunday afternoon. Officers were advised just before 2 p.m. Sunday of a man who'd been hit by a vehicle while attempting to run across Interstate 24 near the Rossville Boulevard exit. CPD says the man was being transported to a local hospital by ambulance when he suddenly jumped from the ambulance and ran into traffic. Life-saving measures were taken at the scene and he was transported to a local hospital in critical condition. From the Chattanooga Times Free Press, the Chattanooga Tourism Company is touting a World Rally Championship race next year as potentially the biggest sporting event ever in the region. But in Polk County, where most of the short wheelbase car racing will happen on the gravel roads in the Cherokee National Forest, some residents and county commissioners are objecting to such an event. Promoters of the event said the event organizers will be responsible for the safety and maintenance of the roads used, and most of the races will be in the Cherokee National Forest, not on any public roads in Polk County. The globally televised audience for the World Rally Championship races will bring international attention to Polk County and surrounding areas, which should showcase the scenic area and provide more visitors and tourism spending in the future, even beyond the projected $34 million economic impact from the World Rally Championship event itself, the promoters said. The World Rally Championship races are scheduled this year on gravel and back roads in 13 countries around the globe. This has been your local and state news on Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv. From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, this is Jeremy Galt reporting.
All right, Mix 104.1 WCOE. Welcome in here now, 5 minutes after 7 a.m. on this Monday, which later today, about 5:24 in the p.m., it will be officially the start of spring. So, Bridget, I don't think it feels much like spring out there this morning as we welcome you in on this Monday morning.
No, not today, but maybe later this week things are going to look better.
One day, Pinky, maybe one day. 23 degrees is your current Simply Bank temperature, as we really had cold temperatures pretty much all weekend. Yesterday a little colder than Saturday, but a good start today for that brisk morning as we welcome back in Bradley County schools from their spring break. Hopefully, Bridget, they were somewhere a little bit warmer than here the last few days.
Hopefully.
If not, it didn't feel much like a spring break. It probably, I wish we could go back and check. I wonder if it was colder during the fall break or this break than it was the fall break. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Austin Chadwick here with us as well. Good morning to you, Austin. How are you?
Good morning. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. Spring, we can't say spring has sprung yet because it won't spring till 5:24 this afternoon.
And so will this be the last cold day? That's
I
my
sure
question.
hope so. Now, the temperatures are ticking up, right? Weather forecaster, Bridget?
Yes, this week is looking pretty nice.
Okay, so you've already looked that out?
We won't see more winter weather again, but hopefully we're done.
I hope we're done because I'm just telling you what, I don't like getting up and getting back down in the 20s like we were this morning.
Yeah.
Look, I say it was just a waste of a winter since we didn't get a snow. So, you know, and I'm done with it. Just get out of here. Let's get the warm weather and be done.
Yeah, I'm ready for the 70s and 80s and stuff like that. Wow, what a weekend as we welcome everybody in again to Mix 104.1 on the radio and also MixTV.tv and Talk 101.3 The Buzz. I said it earlier when I was doing a little bit of a sports hit. I don't think my TV went off basketball all weekend. What about you guys?
A lot of games.
Yeah. Awesome.
I don't think I watched one game this
You didn't watch one?
No, not one.
At my house, I think we turned it on about noon every day. And if we wasn't watching the Vols, was watching the Lady Vols on Saturday. And then the rest of the time, it was like, who's playing on what channel? Let's go there next. I mean, it was just one of those things that I love this time of year when you're watching. But here's the bad thing about it. You watch so much basketball, you don't remember. You know, you're like, you don't remember which shot was that shot and whose team did what, you know. So people will say, oh, did you see such and such? I'm like, yeah, but I really don't remember because you just absorbed so many basketball games in the course of a couple days.
The only thing I watched all weekend was a video clip of a free shot where the ball had stalled up on top of the goal.
Okay.
And so that was the only thing that I saw all weekend. I think that happened maybe Friday. So.
All right. Well, Bridget, so did you watch any basketball at all?
Yeah, we definitely had it on all weekend.
Yeah.
I don't know how many games I actually watched. But
What about the Vols taking care of Duke? That was a big game.
Yeah.
The Vols, they've been on that roller coaster throughout this season. But the bracket, as the Vols have already won, and they'll play again on Thursday night, the bracket looks pretty good for the Vols moving forward, I think.
Yeah, they're playing, a 9 seed? Which I know that doesn't really matter once we get to the tournament.
Right. But it's going to be a lot of fun to see how far the Vols go. Lady Vols played really good on Saturday as well. They'll play tonight. And we'll cover that game right here. But anyway, so Austin, if you did not partake in basketball this weekend, what did you do?
I went to a wedding Saturday, so we had that. And then yesterday, we worked around the house a little bit. We were moving some furniture and stuff to the back patio. So just getting ready for spring.
I guess so. I mean, at my house, if you come to my house this past weekend, probably a little dirtier than normal because I didn't do a whole lot of cleaning. Usually Saturday and Sundays, I'm cleaning, but I'm like, nah, we're watching basketball this weekend. So a little straightening up is all that we did. So we'll see how it all works out. Well, again, Bradley County schools back in session. Of course, Cleveland schools back into their second week after a spring break. I think, and I'm going to make somebody mad here. I think as adults, we should have a spring break.
I agree.
You just get a week off just because.
I agree.
It's just because it's spring and you get a week off. So what do you think?
So I believe Heartline got this, right? Steve got this, didn't he?
Yeah, is he testing the waters to see how it feels? And then maybe someday he'll pass that down.
He's about 15 years testing the waters. Is that what it is?
Well, if you're the boss, you can do whatever you want.
Exactly.
But I just thought I'd throw that out there. Maybe one day we'll have a spring break where we can just take spring break.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Be nice. We get a fall break and we already get a Christmas break, so we can't complain about that.
Yes.
So, but we need a fall break and a Christmas break.
A spring break. Spring break, middle of summer, fall break.
Yeah.
I mean, all of it. You know.
Well, I'm sure Steve, if he was listening this morning, he says you can have a break starting tomorrow for the rest of your life. That would be what he would say if he was sitting in this chair and we brought up this conversation. All right. Well, about 10 minutes after, got to move along. Got some guests in the studio. We're going to be speaking speaking with just here in a little bit. So, Bridget, let's get a check of the streets and what's happening out there.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol Report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's here, the Don Ledford Chevrolet Annual March Mania event, and they are saying yes to low interest rates and 90 days until your first payment. Visit their showroom on North Lee Highway and Don Ledford in Cleveland, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way to work and school. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-a-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. They work with the communities and businesses they serve to make sure that all forms of waste are handled in ways that are reliable for their customers, safe for their employees, and respectful of the environment. Visit them online at wasteconnections-clevelandtn.com.
Bridget, I will say that I am one of those, you wind up watching basketball so much as we did this weekend, then all of a sudden I'm a basketball expert in my house.
You know it all.
I'm telling everybody that why didn't he not take that shot? I'm one of those by game 9, I'm coaching.
Well,
before then I'm just like, oh, he missed it. Oh, that's not a good shot, and then by the end of the weekend, hey, put me on the court. I'm coaching.
Yeah.
I'm telling him, put this guy in, take this guy out. Why is he taking that shot? I'm commentating. I'm the commentary. And then that kind of it'll make it quite as fun.
Well, after so many games, though, you're an expert.
You feel like you're an expert. Talking about experts is our picks of the brackets for Mixed Madness this year. And we're going to tell you who the first round and the second round winner is. And then we're also going to release a little bit of information. We had 2 of our staff members here. Of course, they can't win anything. They'll get some accolades and attaboys and attagirls, if it is boys and girls, coming up here in just a little bit, where they did very well.
Yeah.
And here's the thing that really made me mad. This made me madder than anything, is we told this certain person that they were doing so well. They're like, oh, really? And I'm like bleeding over my bracket because I'm stunk up so bad. And they're like, oh, really? I'm doing that good? Well, give that bracket to me, because I care.
Yeah, maybe they can swap with you.
I guess I'm a little too high strung this morning. I don't know what it is. All right, let's give you your Hardee's wake-up call. Let's get you going with Hardee's.
When we say good morning, Hardee's 2 for $5 mix and match breakfast starts your day with made-from-scratch sausage and egg biscuits, biscuit and gravy, or syrupy French toast dips. Pick any 2, just $5. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Our slogan is better mattress, better price. And at Mermaid, we really do believe that, because we use the highest quality of foams, the highest quality of intercoils that go into the mattresses, and we have the highest quality people working for us. We have a number of employees that have been with us for up to 30 years, and we're very proud of that fact.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service.
We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals.
We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Did you know 4 out of every 10 pills contain a potential lethal dose of fentanyl? 2 salt-sized grains of fentanyl can kill. Talk to your kids today about the risks of fentanyl. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org today.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland. From Red Bank to Collegedale. Luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for health care. Fast access and on-time visits with no deductibles and no copays. The one-on-one time with a member of the talented staff makes going to the doctor a better experience. Direct Primary Care Associates offers telemedicine services and can do all routine labs. Check out all the ways Direct Primary Care Associates can help you and your family at directpca.com or call them at 650-4831. Direct Primary Care Associate. It's not insurance, it's health care. 22 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Mosier Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
So, Bridget, you're telling me it's double deuces out there this morning.
It is.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's chilly.
I gotta love it, right? Southeast Tennessee. Coming up next, time to talk about great strides. We'll talk about it in just a few minutes.
Hey, listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
It's the Hardee's Star Deal Combo. Get a Hardee's Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger, crispy 3-piece hand-breaded chicken tenders, or original hot ham and cheese with a small fry and drink for just $5.99. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one. And there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great. And their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
On Talk 101.3 The Buzz, and now joining us on MixTV.tv. So glad to welcome in these two gentlemen here. If we're going to start off Monday with being back at work and doing what we got to do, these two guys are the two that could get us going in the right direction. We're going to talk about Great Strides 2023, which we're in Great Strides week this week. Dr. Bill Estes and Dr. Brad Moffitt from Lee University is going to join us to get us caught up on everything we need to know about Great Strides. Dr. Estes, we'll start off with you. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning. Great.
Dr. Moffitt, how are you, sir?
Good morning. I'm doing great, Dwayne.
All right. So we got all the howdy doodies out of the way there. But, wow, what a weekend for basketball. You guys are sports fans, right?
I'm in the bracket.
I'm in the bracket. Yeah, I thought you guys were. So tell me how your bracket's looking.
Mine's pretty red.
Yours is pretty red. What about you?
I think I'm in the bottom half as well.
Yeah. I guarantee you, neither one of you gentlemen are as low as I am.
Okay.
I think there's like 10 people below me in the whole group. And I don't understand how I did so bad. And then I've got people that work here that didn't even care the last hour they filled out their bracket and they're in the top 5. How does that happen?
Lucky.
Yeah. Can you tell I'm a little bitter about that this morning? But anyway, no, great things to talk about. No pun intended. Great Strides is coming up 20 years. Is that right, gentlemen?
20 years or 21 years on the run, 22 or 23 on the walk.
We
had the walk
okay.
a couple of years prior to the run. It depends if we count a COVID year or not. We never know whether to count that in the numbers or not.
Yeah, that's one of the. There's going to be a little asterisk.
It is a staple for Cleveland.
Kind of like baseball was with the steroid era. There's going to be a little asterisk there with COVID.
Liverpool winning the Premier League during the COVID year. That's the only year they're going to win the Premier League. All you Liverpool fans, put that asterisk.
Well, let's talk about just really people listening in this morning that may have seen some articles or may have seen some things that have been posted. Let's just really talk about Great Strides and what that's all about. Whoever wants to start off.
So it is and I think this is why Dr. Moffitt's here, it is the premier town gown event for Cleveland between Lee and the community and our students. It has been for the last 20 years. We have raised over $1.3 million for the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. The great strides made in CF research is unbelievable. When we started this, the average lifespan was in the low 20s. Now it's in the 50s almost. I can't 50s, remember. Yeah. It's in the low 50s. Incredible breakthroughs in pharmaceuticals and in the treatment of CF for individuals. To be a small part of that and for this community to be so generous in that over the years and their continued sustainment, it humbles us at Lee. It fires us up to keep doing it. The race, the walk, the corporate sponsors, all these things roll together, and it's one of the things that makes Cleveland flourish. A true community event.
Yeah, of course, our very own Steve Hartline we're picking on, but he's the co-chair for the second year.
He is.
Bridget asked when you guys came in how many people said no before you got to that part of the list. No, Steve does a tremendous job with that. Dr. Moffitt, tell me, why is this such an important part for Lee? You know, the campus welcomes everybody into this community event, and really I can't really think of a better time on a Saturday morning when this community comes together. Lee, this always looks amazing. The campus. Tell me what from your perspective about that.
Well, you're right. Larry Berry and his crew on Physical Plant, they do a wonderful job keeping our campus looking great. And we invite all of the community to come, even if you don't run or walk in the race. If you want to come have a good time with a lot of people in Cleveland, Saturday morning is the time to come out in front of the Humanities Center on Paul Kahn Parkway.
I think it's so important to Lee for a couple reasons. One, it gives our community at Lee a chance to be a part of something bigger than just who we are. The CF Foundation has been doing great work for a long time. And that's one of the things we're trying to teach our students. It's important for you to be a part of something that's bigger than just who you are. So as a community at Lee, it really helps us do that. Also, CF has affected our family at Lee. And so for us to have this opportunity to invest in the research that CF Foundation is doing, it's a direct relationship to our family personally at Lee. So I just want to say to Bill and to Vanessa Hamlin, who have really been carrying the weight of this event for many, many, many years. They've done a great job, and they've established something that's really important, not just to Lee, but to all of Cleveland.
Bill, have you found the bullhorn yet? Have you got that tuned up, ready to go?
The bullhorn is ready. We're still waiting on blanks for Steve's 9mm.
You got to tell that backstory, because you guys are going to tell it better than I will.
I don't. There's no real story other than last year the blanks that we gave Steve just didn't even work. We just gave him a placebo gun to start the race.
That was so funny.
His face said it all.
Yeah. Well, I think the funniest thing that came out of all that, besides it not working properly, was he was standing there with that, I think a picture, and I hope I don't get in trouble for saying this, but I think the Chick-fil-A cow was close by, and the picture was Steve with the gun with the Chick-fil-A cow, and that just didn't seem to fit the bill, right?
I forgot that part. That's right. Eat more chicken.
Yeah, eat more chicken. But that was no, really, that just says how much fun this event is, because we all have memories of it, some funny like that. But Dr. Moffitt, you mentioned something that I don't guess some of us think about when people come from all around the world to the campus of Lee University. One of the things that you guys want to send them away with is a great education, but being a part of a community, involvement, and getting a part of a great organization like CF, that's just another way that Lee is pouring into these young folks to send them back wherever they're going to go, which a lot of them stay here, of course.
We have an awful lot of students who stay in Cleveland. They come to Lee, and they find a home here in town, and our schools are full of teachers that were educated at Lee University. Absolutely. Lots of young professionals, and I think now of HHM downtown. That place is full of Lee University graduates. So yeah, what we are hoping to model is how to be a good citizen, and contributing back to your community is really important. We started that about 35, 36 years ago when Paul Kahn made a real effort to connect Lee to the community, and that continues on today with Dr. Walker and the whole Lee family.
Yeah, it's amazing, the concerts and all the benefits and things that happen there, and then of course opening up the campus of Lee to different things. You know, we have plays and different things that's used at facilities and things there. It's just amazing what Lee does and opens up the community. Well, let's go back and visit Great Strides again coming up this Saturday, 65 Roses 5K, which I always love the backstory on that as well. Dr. Estes, what do we need to know and what do we need to do?
Speaking of community and giving back, if you are a Bradley County student or a Cleveland City student, K-12, you can run for $5 this year.
Wow.
So we really want to put an emphasis on the local schools and families. Come out, run our race, walk our race. Really nice swag, technical shirts, technical socks, lots of Panera bagels, coffee, all the things that a race has, the music. The race and the walk start together at 9 a.m. Saturday morning. Registration is all day Friday at Terra, or you can register online. You can go to our website, leeuniversity.edu/CF. Register online today. You can register in person the morning of. Opens at 7 a.m. Saturday morning. Come.
Yeah, and for the people that are a little bit more serious about the running side of it, it is what I've learned, a chipped time.
It's chip timed. It is a certified course, so it'll qualify you for other races. Like Peachtree is open right now, so if you want to get a qualifying time for Peachtree, this Saturday is a great time to get a good flat, fast course and a good time to qualify for other races.
And thanks to Brittany and what they do there at Terra Running for being, being another community sponsor and doing great things here as well. All right, so it's the 2023 edition of Great Strides coming up this Saturday on the campus of Lee University. Go ahead and get signed up, as Dr. Estes told you, the different ways you can do it, or you can just show up the morning of.
Show up.
Okay. So anything else? Dr. Moffitt, anything else we want to mention?
I would just really like to say thank you to all of our sponsors in the community. They've really shown up big this year, probably the largest amount of of sponsorship money we've ever raised.
Wow.
For this particular event, and just thankful for Chick-fil-A. They're our lead sponsor, and thank you to WCLE Mix 104.1 because you guys will be there, and you guys have done a great job of helping us promote it. We're really thankful.
Well, thank you guys for coming in. Anything else before we go? We don't leave anything on the bullpen. You guys, you good?
Come on, please.
Final pick for you. Who's going to the national championship?
Arkansas Razorbacks.
Go Razorbacks. All right, there we go.
That was for my wife.
Dr. Moffitt, you got?
I got Alabama going all the way.
Well, you know, everybody says Alabama, Houston, that's kind of the collision course. I guess we'll see. But Houston kind of got a scare there, didn't they, over the weekend? Well, again, gentlemen, thanks so much for coming in. 2023 edition of Great Strides this weekend in our community. Sign up now. Go by Terra Running Company on Friday.
Friday, 11 to 6 at Terra.
Okay, and then also you can just show up Saturday morning. Be ready to have a good time. You'll have so much fun, and you'll leave there feeling not only exercise-wise, but you'll be fulfilled because of a great community event.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, gentlemen, thanks so much.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
We're going to go ahead and take a quick news break. We'll be back with more in just a moment. Mix 1041.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
Here's your news headline update from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. From the Cleveland Daily Banner, the Regions Foundation recently donated $25,000 to City Fields for affordable housing and workforce development program. It is the third year Regions Foundation has partnered with City Fields to revitalize overlooked neighborhoods in Cleveland. The funding from Regions will provide scholarships to students in future workforce classes. It will also support City Fields' affordable home ownership efforts in the Blythe Oldfield neighborhood, where new or renovated homes are sold at affordable prices to first-time homebuyers, public servants, and local resident renters. From Local 3 News, Chattanooga police say a 50-year-old man was struck on I-24 Sunday afternoon. Officers were advised just before 2 p.m. Sunday of a man who'd been hit by a vehicle while attempting to run across Interstate 24 near the Rossville Boulevard exit. CPD says the man was being transported to a local hospital by ambulance when he suddenly jumped from the ambulance and ran into traffic. Life-saving measures were taken at the scene and he was transported to a local hospital in critical condition. Get full news at mymix1041.com. This is Jeremy Galt reporting.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
All right, time to check traffic. Bridget, back over to you. I guess somebody's prayers was answered. I couldn't talk there for a second.
All right, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol Report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's here, the annual Don Ledford March Mania event at their pre-owned automotive center in Cleveland. They have over 70 quality pre-owned vehicles available for you to choose from right now with new arrivals daily. So visit their showroom on North Lee Highway in Don Ledford in Cleveland, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-a-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland. They are relocating to a larger, more convenient location on May 1st. They're going to be located at 950 25th Street in Cleveland at the intersection of 25th Street and Peerless Road. Give them a call at 423-458-3007. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
All right, Bridget, we're going to stay put here for just a moment. Let's get a check of our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Okay, happy birthday to our friend Jim Aaron today. He is the owner of McDonald's in Charleston and
Love
Decatur.
Jim.
Yes.
Love Jim. He's a great guy.
Also, Jason and Jamie Bennett, they are celebrating their 13th wedding anniversary today. And then this one just in, Paige Baldwin is having a birthday today. So that is from her family. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Rid-a-Pest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank gives you more for a better banking experience with convenience in mind.
All right, I can't wait, Bridget, to 5:24 this afternoon. That's when spring officially begins, and I can't wait. I'm ready to get this cold weather out of here.
I know, me too.
So 5:24.
Yes, this week is looking better after today.
That's it.
Looking for the dealer who's gonna give you more.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life.
make it perfect.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
Mixed Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Mix 1041 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for health care. Fast access and on-time visits with no deductibles and no copays. The one-on-one time with a member of the talented staff makes going to the doctor a better experience. Direct Primary Care Associates offers telemedicine services and can do all routine labs. Check out all the ways Direct Primary Care Associates can help you and your family at directpca.com or call them at 650-4831. Direct Primary Care Associate. It's not insurance, it's health care.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year. Offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices. Keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups. Making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us!
Hey listeners, there's a new buzz Tuesdays at noon. The voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthal. Look forward forward to talking to y'all soon.
It's the Hardee's Star Deal Combo. Get a Hardee's Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger, crispy 3-piece hand-breaded chicken tenders, or original hot ham and cheese with a small fry and drink for just $5.99. My Rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Being around people is my joy and my passion. So when they come in here, I do feel free to carry the integrity that Mermaid has. No matter what your job description is here, somehow or another, you're impacting somebody's life.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
It's the factory and showroom. You can also go and check them out on Stewart Road, right down from First Baptist. Let's hear more about Mermaid.
Our anniversary Lindsay Line Queen mattress is on sale now for only $499. A mattress you can flip and rotate just like you used to, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
That's kind of like my old haircut, Bridget, where I could flip and rotate it. I'd flip it around and rotate, but that's another story for another time.
All right, for today, we'll have sunny skies, a high of 53 and a low of 27 tonight. For tomorrow, partly cloudy, a high of 63 and a low of 43. And then on Wednesday, we'll have a chance of rain showers during the morning, cloudy skies during the afternoon with a high of 65. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 21 degrees.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
Time now for a check of sports from the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello human kindness. As we also say thank you to the Town Squire for co-sponsoring this sports update.
Did you know the Town Squire has tuxedo rentals? Yes, they do. For weddings, proms, special occasions, come in and check out their tux department. The Town Squire's been offering tux rentals for over 4 decades. Pick out a traditional style or a fashion trending tux in slim or ultra slim fit. They have it all. They have the latest colors and style to fulfill your rental needs for formal attire. They offer t-shirts to tuxedos at the Town Squire since 1977. Thank you for allowing them to serve your clothing needs all these years. The Town Squire in the Stewart Park Plaza at 1717 Keith Street Northwest, Cleveland, Tennessee.
All right, here we are inside the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello human kindness. Again, this sports update sponsored by the Town Squire. Well, it is time, Bridget, for us to declare 2 rounds of winners. The first round and the second round. We got Austin Chadwick. I think he's getting ready to throw that graphic up. He's going to come in and hang out with us here. I believe that that's the case during this sports update. I'm going to go ahead and open up the ESPN bracket. If I can find it here. Let's find it. Okay, here we go. I've got mine queued up here. So let's see here. Austin, you coming in? There he is. So, Bridget, before we announce the winner of the first round, tell us what the first round winner is actually going to receive.
Okay, they're going to receive a free oil change from Honda of Cleveland, also a dozen Duck Donuts, and a free entree from Martha Ann's.
All right, Austin, and we're ready to throw that bracket up there. Who was the winner of the first round?
Danielle Seals is our first round winner. Cleveland Bracketeers, Danielle Seals.
Cleveland Bracketeers, Danielle Seals.
That was from Friday night.
Yeah, that's from round 1.
Yes.
Which was Thursday and Friday, at the end of Friday night. So that's that. And Bridget, we are ready to announce a second round as well, which was Saturday-Sunday bracket. And who, tell us what they're going to win there.
Yeah, exact same prize package. An oil change from Honda of Cleveland, a dozen Duck Donuts, and a free entree from Martha Ann's.
And then also, don't forget, I think Misfit Tacos is giving something away from each round as well.
Okay.
So we're going to throw Misfit Tacos in there. Greg Hicks told us that the other day when he was here. Now, Austin, before we get ready to announce the winner of the second round, we've got to give a couple shout-outs. Bridget, first of all, we were in a little text thread yesterday. I was giving you and Ashley a hard time about your brackets. Before we release this, tell me what position you're in. Do you have any idea?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know?
Last time I checked, it just said 50 plus.
50 plus. Well, kind of my age category. But anyway, let's do this. Well, we'll tell you, Ashley RFRV, as of yesterday morning, Austin, she was tied for second.
Nice.
And
very nice.
She didn't really have a great day yesterday, so she dropped down, but still very, very acceptable. She's tied for 7th place now.
Okay.
But that's one of our staff members. But someone else that we had to twist their arms to even do a bracket is tied for first place.
First place?
Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, so tell me who that is. And did you help him, or was he this all on his own?
No, I think he did this within the last 15 minutes of the opportunity that he had.
Right,
so,
right.
Whatever. That's the way it works, But no, Gideon Ratcliffe. Our very young Gideon. He's done very well. So he's in first, but he's tied in first with Jared Jenkins.
Jared
Andrew Jenkins.
Okay,
so
watch their bracket. Is that the Val Legend?
Yes.
Is that right?
So that's the Val Legend, and then Gideon's was the Audition is Better. So.
Audition is better.
Yep.
Gideon, I agree with you. Audition is better. I'm thinking he's thinking about that instead of Audacity.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Audition's better.
Pretty much.
Gideon, I'll give you the A+ for that.
It's just a shot at me. That's okay.
Yeah.
I can take it.
Because you like Audacity.
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
If anybody's wondering, that's like softwares, like audio editing softwares we have in the building, and one of them's free and the other one we pay for, and we've got a challenge going on between everybody. So.
All right, so that's Gideon's name. So Bridget, tell me, where are you at in the mix of things here?
Mine says 50 plus. I have not found my name yet, so I'm not sure of my exact number.
Out of a possible, I think there's close to 400 entries, the biggest we've ever had. Let's just say this. I'm going back and I look for my name. I'm 343rd out of a possible close to 400. So
let's see here.
I don't think I've ever been any lower. If anybody's lower than me, guys, I really, really feel sorry for you.
So I feel like, what is your percentage? That's what I'm curious.
Oh, my percentage. Oh,
yeah, what's your percentage?
17.2%.
Okay, so I've got you beat.
That was my ACT score. No.
My percentage is 4.9.
4.9?
Yes.
So you're below me.
That is my percentage.
Oh, my goodness. So I'm not the bottom of the heat for all of us here at WCLE.
That's on my creators bracket. So,
okay.
Yep.
So, Bridget, still haven't found yourself?
My percentage is 88.2, which doesn't sound bad, but
they're showing off over here. The girls are just they're just wearing us out this year.
I mean, I'm telling you, between Ashley and Bridget, that's I don't know. Let's see. Ashley RFRV, her percentage is 98.3.
98.3. That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
That's pretty solid.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
I could see Ashley winning this.
Well, if she could. And guess what Gideon and the winner of the second round is? 99.9. if I'm looking at this right.
99.9.
99.9. All right. So there you go. So again, Austin announced the first and second round winners one more time in case somebody was not paying attention.
Let's see here. So we had Danielle Seals was our first round winner. So that's the winner of the 64, and then Jared Andrew Jenkins. Is that it? What was it? I don't remember. I don't have it pulled up. So I'm feeling something else.
We're so prepared.
I was trying to look at my other bracket. Because I made a creator's bracket that it just kind of auto-picked, and then I made one that I actually did. So.
Auto-picked, yeah. That's what I should have done, is auto-picked.
Yeah, you said that 4.9.
The dartboard or something.
So, yeah, Jared Jenkins is going to be the 32-round winner. So.
All right, so let's see here. Andy Jenkins is texting me. So
that'd be Andy Jenkins.
It's Andy Jenkins.
Okay.
So Andy Jenkins says, I'm the Val Legend. And he's asking already, can I send my wife to pick up my prizes? Andy, really? We just announced it, man. He's already ready to come pick them up.
I think it's Vol. Like he's saying Vol, like a Southerner.
Oh, Vol. Okay. Val.
That sounds right.
Okay. Well, he's the Vol Legend then. Okay, Bridget, I'm glad you're here and you can understand Southern slang. I would have pronounced it Val. What do you, Austin?
Well, the ball legend.
Ball legend.
Yeah, but I didn't put 2 and 2 together. I'm a little slower this morning. It's Monday.
Yeah. So all right. So Andy Jenkins won the second round. So congratulations to him. Of course, there at Lake Forest Middle School, he's back working today. Probably not very happy. And then also.
So basically, you can tell Andy that that we're going to give him the same time frame he can pick up his prize as he gave Steve on his.
That's it. Pick up his
on his auction that he had
auction board thing
back in the fall. So that's exactly what Steve's going to do. He's going to hold that prize for about 6 months. So
So Andy, you can come pick that up come the end of summer. How about that?
Yeah.
No, just kidding. So that's it. That is our Mixed Madness. What's going on with that? Congratulations to first and second round winners that we now know, Danielle Seals and Andy Jenkins. Those are the two that get the prizes that Bridget mentioned. Hey, happy birthday to my sister-in-law that fed me last night after I got home late from doing some things outside. Laura Davidson works at Walker Valley. It's her birthday today, so put her down.
I will.
Bridget, you know her.
I do.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
She always says she likes you, but you don't want to write down her birthday for some reason.
Happy birthday, Laura.
All right, so she's probably not listening because she never listens to us. She listens to that other station, which I don't even know what the other station is. All right, so let's see. Let's move along. We got to get moving on here. Wow. All right, so let's talk about March Madness for just a little bit. Let's see. You have to wait another year for a 16th seed to make it out of the NCAA tournament's first weekend. After Fairleigh Dickinson, they fell to FAU 78-70. But that's who the balls will play, by the way, coming up on Thursday. Now, wearing the Cinderella glass slipper will be a 15th seed, Bridget. The 115 seed remains. It's Princeton. They beat Arizona and Missouri to get to the Sweet 16, and they'll take on a number 6 seed, Creighton, on Friday night. And let's see, this is the third year that a 15 seed has advanced to the second weekend. Now, 8 seed Arkansas and 9 seed Florida Atlantic aren't quite in the same category. The Razorbacks, they upset the number 1 seed Kansas team, and then FAU is the second lowest team still to be moving on. Again, that is the team that Tennessee will play in. More about that in just a second. But as we said earlier, everybody still thinks that Alabama and Houston are on that collision course as Josh Rogers tries to get in on the action there. No problem, Josh. We'll get to you in just a second there. But everybody thinks Alabama and Houston is going to be the two still playing for that. So let's move on. Tennessee wins on Saturday. They beat Duke 65-52. Their player, Kumwa. Bridget, did you listen to the announcers trying to get all the Tennessee players' names right?
Yeah, I did.
It was pretty funny at times, and I'm thinking, I've been there, I've done that, doing high school basketball. Sometimes it's just not as easy as you think it is. But come off for the Tennessee Vols, score 27 points in the victory over Duke. Now they make it on to the Sweet 16 round. They'll play Thursday night, 9 o'clock. They will play that team, Florida Atlantic, the Owls, and you'll hear the game right here on Mix 104.1 and the Mix 104.1 app, presented by Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union. Other games of interest will be on Thursday, 3 versus a 4. That will be Gonzaga taking on UCLA. That should be a pretty marquee matchup, a 3 versus a 4. And then on Friday, 4 games going on there. Both number 1 still in the tournament. Houston will take on number 5 Miami, who had a big win last night. And number 1 Alabama will take on 5-seeded San Diego State. So that's what we got to look forward to Thursday and Friday. Now the Lady Vols, we can't forget about them, Bridget. They get a big win. They beat St. Louis 95-50.
All right.
Almost doubled up on them. They'll play again tonight in that second round. They'll play number 12th coming into the tournament, Toledo, 6 o'clock here on Mix 104.1 and anywhere around the world, the Mix 104.1 app, presented by Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union. And one thing I didn't want to forget about, because this is pretty cool stuff too, the World Baseball Classic is going on, and Team USA beats Cuba 14-2 in the semifinals. Now USA will play either Japan or Mexico tomorrow night at 7 o'clock for the, I guess they call it the championship game there. Golf yesterday was the Valspar Classic. Taylor Moore is your winner. And then at the ATL in Atlanta, it was NASCAR and Let's see here. Joey Logano was the winner there. Let's see here. Chuck Evans says, hey, Dwayne, just a quick comment. Florida Atlantic is in Boca Raton, Florida, and the fraternities to sit right on the beach, so you think recruiting is not bad. Okay. All right. Thanks there, Chuck. He's trying to tell us a little bit about FAU, and that's who the Vols will have up next. That is our CHI Memorial Sports Desk update. CHI Memorial, hello, human kindness, and we'll be back with more in just a moment. Now, let's hear from Josh Rogers.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
At Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, the tradition was founded by Ralph and Stella Buckner and continued by Ralph Buckner Jr. and his wife, Shari Buckner. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory is a tradition of service. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, caring for Cleveland families whenever they need them. Visit ralphbuckner.com. Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Morning. Hardee's 2 for $5 mix and match breakfast starts your day with made-from-scratch sausage and egg biscuits, biscuit and gravy, or syrupy French toast dips. Pick any 2, just $5. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
It's time for Bradley County to start talking about fentanyl. Did you know in 2021 there were over 20 overdose deaths related to fentanyl in our town? ATS The Bridge is committed to educating and spreading awareness about drug abuse and bring a message of hope to our community. Our community is worth it. Even if substance abuse is the last thing to worry about with your kid, their awareness can help save a friend. For more info, visit atsthebridge.org. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland. From Red Bank to Collegedale. Luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
Mania event, and they are saying yes to low interest rates in 90 days until your first payment. Visit their showroom on North Lee Highway in Don Ledford in Cleveland, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Things are still looking great out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated. Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland, 423-339-3231.
At Simply Bank, we want you to pursue.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Stop by today and take advantage of Bradley County's largest pre-owned inventory. Or visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves. Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for health care. Fast access and on-time visits with no deductibles and no copays. The one-on-one time with a member of the talented staff makes going to the doctor a better experience. Direct Primary Care Associates offers telemedicine services and can do all routine labs. Check out all the ways Direct Primary Care Associates can help you and your family at directpca.com or call them at 650-4831. Direct Primary Care Associate. It's not insurance, it's health care.
Why rain on County Best Buy Metals?
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
Serenity Funeral Homes. Convenient, caring, affordable. Cleveland's most affordable funeral home. Completely remodeled. Offering cremations as low as $5.95. Funerals, $15.95. SerenityofCleveland.com. When trust matters most.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute, your regional leaders in vascular care. February is Heart Month. What do you know about cardiovascular disease? Here are some fast facts to remember. 52% of high blood pressure deaths, the silent killer, occur in women. Every 40 seconds, someone in the United States will have a myocardial infarction. Stroke accounts for approximately 1 of every 19 deaths in the United States, on average every 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Many cardiac and stroke events can be prevented through education and lifestyle changes. Take the time to sustain your changes and control the risk factors that can be managed, such as establishing a primary care provider, exercising daily and eating a healthy diet, maintaining your diabetes, blood pressure, and cholesterol, and quitting smoking. For more information about vascular disease, visit vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com or call their office at 423-602-2750 to be evaluated. No referral is needed and appointments are within 1 week.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals.
We're here for you. So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
63 and a low of 44 tomorrow evening. And then on Wednesday, we'll have a chance of a few rain showers early in the day. Overcast skies later with a high of 65. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 21 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Drs. Ken and Brian Beard. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios. This is Talk 1013 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 1013 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
Top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. A Manhattan grand jury investigating former President Trump's expected to hear from one last witness today before possible indictment, a witness requested by Trump's legal team.
The testimony will come from an attorney who briefly advised former President Trump's one-time attorney, Michael Cohen. The Manhattan DA is investigating Mr. Trump's role in an alleged hush money payment shortly before the 2016 election.
Marianne Rafferty from Fox. Cohen made that payment and got a 3-year federal sentence. China's president is in Russia to sign agreements with Russia's President Putin and discuss the war in Ukraine.
This is President Xi's first trip to Moscow in 4 years. Putin undoubtedly seeking war support in this, while Xi is trying to frame this trip as diplomatic. Last week, President Biden said he would be speaking with the Chinese president, quote, soon. According to the White House, though, no call has been scheduled.
Fox's Alexandria Hoff. President Xi is in Russia until Wednesday. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, here is your news for Monday, March 20th on Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. From the Cleveland Daily Banner, the Regions Foundation recently donated $25,000 to City Fields for affordable housing and workforce development programs. It is the third year Regions Foundation has partnered with City Fields to revitalize overlooked neighborhoods in Cleveland. Representatives from the Regions Foundation attended the City Fields Workforce Development MIG welding graduation done in partnership with Cleveland State Community College. 9 students graduated with MIG welding certifications and job readiness training in 2 weeks. The funding from Regions will provide scholarships to students in future workforce classes. It will also support City Fields' affordable home ownership efforts in the Blythe Oldfield neighborhood, where new or renovated homes are sold at affordable prices to first-time homebuyers, public servants, and local resident renters. The program impacts low, moderate-income families in the community. From Local 3 News, Chattanooga police say a 50-year-old man was struck on I-24 Sunday afternoon. Officers were advised just before 2 p.m. Sunday of a man who'd been hit by a vehicle while attempting to run across Interstate 24 near the Rossville Boulevard exit. CPD says the man was being transported to a local hospital by ambulance when he suddenly jumped from the ambulance and ran into traffic. Life-saving measures were taken at the scene and he was transported to a local hospital in critical condition. From the Chattanooga Times Free Press, the Chattanooga Tourism Company is touting a World Rally Championship race next year as potentially the biggest sporting event ever in the region. But in Polk County, where most of the short wheelbase car racing will happen on the gravel roads in the Cherokee National Forest, some residents and county commissioners are objecting to such an event. Promoters of the event said the event organizers will be responsible for the safety and maintenance of the roads used, and most of the races will be in the Cherokee National Forest, not on any public roads in Polk County. The globally televised audience for the World Rally Championship races will bring international attention to Polk County and surrounding areas, which should showcase the scenic area and provide more visitors and tourism spending in the future, even beyond the projected $34 million economic impact from the World Rally Championship event itself, the promoters said. The World Rally Championship races are scheduled this year on gravel and back roads in 13 countries around the globe. This has been your local and state news on Mix 104.1 and MixTV.tv. From the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, this is Jeremy Galt reporting.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777. Mix 104.1 and Talk 101.3 The Buzz, and of course MixTV.tv, and anywhere around the world on the free Mix 104.1 app. Welcome everyone to a Monday morning on this final day. I guess we're calling this winter, right, Bridget? Because that's what it is.
Final few moments of winter.
Final few moments. I believe we said at 5:24 exactly p.m. We're going to usher in spring. Spring will begin at 5:24 this afternoon officially. I wonder how they go and calculate that. You know what I'm saying?
Know.
I think I'm going to go eat dinner at 5:22 this afternoon, and so be looking for me there. No, but just kidding. 5:24 is when spring will be here, but it doesn't feel like spring this morning, Bridget. That's for sure.
It does not. No, but it's going to look get better and better throughout the week.
Yeah, it is. It's going to feel like spring before the end of the week gets here, so we're looking forward to that. Something else we're looking forward to. Time to check in on our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Okay, happy birthday to our friend Jim Aaron today. He is the owner of McDonald's in Charleston and Decatur. Also, Jason and Jamie Bennett, they are celebrating their 13th wedding anniversary today. Paige Baldwin is having a birthday today. Your sister-in-law, Dwayne, Laura Davidson, is celebrating today. She works up at Walker Valley. And then Brianna McDaniel is having a birthday today. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. Simmons Bank works hard to help make their customers' dreams come true.
All right, Bridget, we're just going to keep this little thing right here going. What about traffic? Let's go ahead and do that.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol Report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's here, the annual Don Ledford March Mania event at their pre-owned automotive center in Cleveland. They have over 70 quality pre-owned vehicles available for you to choose from right now with new arrivals daily. So visit their showroom on North Lee Highway and Don Ledford in Cleveland, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. The YMCA's after-school program is a safe place for children to play, learn, and grow when out of school. Find out more at ymcachattanooga.org. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. Now is the time to invest in you at the Y. Join now through January 31st and pay no joining fee. Visit ymcachattanooga.org.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Morning. Hardee's 2 for $5 mix and match breakfast starts your day with made-from-scratch sausage and egg biscuits, biscuit and gravy, or syrupy French toast dips. Pick any two, just $5. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
Our slogan is better mattress, better price. And at Mermaid, we really do believe that because we use the highest quality of foams, the highest quality of intercoils that go into the mattresses, and we have the highest quality people working for us. We have a number of employees that have been with us for up to 30 years, and we're very proud of that fact.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals.
We're here for you. So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today, home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Did you know 4 out of every 10 pills contain a potential lethal dose of fentanyl? 2 salt-sized grains of fentanyl can kill. Talk to your kids today about the risks of fentanyl. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org today.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Tomorrow, partly cloudy, a little warmer, a high of 63 and a low of 44 tomorrow evening. And then on Wednesday, we'll have a chance of a few rain showers early in the day. Overcast skies later with a high of 65. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 22 degrees. This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
Bridget, now I feel bad because Laura is listening in this morning, and she said thank you for the birthday shout-out.
Well, good. Hope you have a great day, Laura.
Yeah, we do. We hope you have a super day, despite Todd. You can't help that. I mean, no, I'm just kidding. Todd's my brother-in-law. And let's see here. We're going to go ahead and switch gears here. Now, welcome back in to Mix 104.1 on the radio and MixTV.tv. As we get set for our next guest in the studio, we're going to welcome in Sarah McKinnis. She is here with us. And Sarah, good morning to you. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me in today.
Well, you're bringing the sunshine with you. We've got sunshine outside, so that means we're going to have a pretty good day. But it's still kind of cold out there, isn't it?
Oh, it's very chilly.
Very chilly. Well, you came in this morning to talk about something that a lot of us really need to get more information on. This is a conference that's coming up called Are You Awake? So we're just going to dive in right here. I want you to tell me a little bit about this conference and what it's going to entail. So let's start right there.
All right. So next Thursday and Friday, March 30th and 31st, we are hosting a day-and-a-half human trafficking and drug-endangered children conference, and it's training. We're going to have lots of individuals coming in. We've got 18 sessions. We've got 2 keynote speakers coming in, and it's called Are You Awake? Because the community needs to be awake to the reality of human trafficking and the correlation between it and drug-endangered children.
Again, Sarah McKinnis joins us. Are You Awake conference coming up March the 30th and 31st. Now, the location is going to be the North Cleveland Church of God. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. So what else do we need to know? Who should be the people that we're trying to perk up their ears to get them involved to come to this conference?
Anyone that has any contact with children specifically, because the average age of entry into human trafficking is 12 to 13 years old.
Goodness.
Yes. And so when you couple that with what's going on with the drug epidemic and the opioid epidemic, we're doing training for anyone that has any contact with kids. So school counselors, educators, the medical community, social workers, we've got DCS that's coming. We've got lots of different individuals that are coming, churches, youth groups, any individuals, different organizations to come and learn what trafficking is, what it isn't, and how to affect change.
Now, what we see on TV, I mean, really for the normal person, that doesn't really have any, not like you in the trenches to see what's going on with this kind of stuff. What we see on TV probably isn't the portray of how it actually happens. There's not like somebody standing there at the border with a bunch of guns and this, that, and the other. It's much more in a neighborhood than what we think. Am I right?
That is absolutely correct. And the number one way that individuals are recruited is through social media and apps on their phones. And then just within the community, there's recruiting that happens within the school system, not within the school system, but kids that are in that are high up on what we call adverse childhood experiences, risk factors that make them more vulnerable. And so this is just an opportunity for individuals to learn what to look for, what truly to look for. And not just what the Hollywood kind of sensationalizes it as. Yeah,
I mean, they kind of sensationalize it as a sense where, we would think, well, Cleveland, Bradley County wouldn't be a place for that because that's what Hollywood portrays it to be. But it goes on everywhere. And I think we've had a phone conversation before where we would be surprised that it is here in Cleveland and Bradley County. And it is something that we need to, like you said, we got to wake up. Because a lot of times when we have everything that we've got here in our community that we have, we are so blessed. We truly are. Sometimes we don't want to address the problems. And every community has problems. There's nothing wrong saying that we've got problems, and something like this allows us to just be better informed. And I guess the thing I'm going to ask you, if you can share on air, if there is, and maybe not, maybe you can't, is beginning telltale signs. I mean, kids stand on social media all the time. I mean, what are some of the things that you think these are some things, parents, if you're noticing, you need to raise your eyebrows about? Is there anything like that?
There are a lot of things. It's changes in behavior. We do a lot of trainings. Anytime we get called to come do a training, we'll do a training for one person or 400. It doesn't really matter to us. But when something's wrong. When something is different, especially with a child. Where are they learning that language? Where are they learning, where are they getting access to certain items? Maybe it's jewelry or clothes or experiences or going out of town or kids that are running away and different things that are going on, or an older boyfriend. What's a 24-year-old doing running around with a 14-year-old?
Right.
That's just not common sense, right? And then, with parents, we do a lot of training, like understanding what's happening in social media and different apps that are on phones that kids know how to hide things.
Sure.
And when we come in and talk to kids, we really have open, honest discussions with them about what that means, and who hides stuff and why they hide it, and for them to understand what the potential is that could happen. And so we do the same thing with parents too, for them to really have eyes open on what's going on and how to prevent it in their household and in their community.
And some of the things that unfortunately happen, there's a lot of single parents raising kids these days, a lot of grandparents that have been maybe one or two generations removed from what social media and everything's all about. So those are the ones that I'm sure you want to try to reach the most, because those type things could go undetected for quite some time, and then next thing you know, you've got a larger issue, I guess is the best way to say it. Tell me how and I'm just assuming this, that Willow Bend Farms and everything kind of comes together with this. Is there a tie-in with that?
Yeah, so Willow Bend Farms, this is part of our prevention campaign. So we started a task force in Bradley County and Cleveland City in 2019. All the leaders of our community came together, the sheriff, the chief of police, the mayor, the DA, just different agencies coming together and saying, hey, we want to take a look at this and we want to address it. This conference is a culmination of 4 years of work, of moving towards this being something that we knew was needed for our community. Because at this conference, we've got Homeland Security, we've got FBI, we've got TBI that's coming in. There's DCS is going to be doing some training, lots of different entities that are coming in, so it's not just Willow Bend Farms doing all of the training.
Right.
We've got all the professionals coming in, and trauma-informed care. There's continuing education credits that are available for professionals that need those. So a lot of things that are going on. There's a total of 18 sessions that will be happening.
Man.
In addition to the 2 keynote speakers, and we will have a survivor panel that closes out the conference on Friday from 11:30 to 12:30.
Again, Sarah McKinnis joins us right now. Are You Awake Conference coming up on March the 30th and 31st. North Cleveland Church of God is the location. We encourage anyone that has anything to do with youth, whether it's not only about human trafficking, but drugs and things like that as well.
Yes.
So it's really just kind of, like you mentioned, all these different agencies coming together to put good information out there. I know ATS, the bridge, I know
Yes.
Xandra is very close with you and getting to be a part of this. And so we definitely encourage people to spread the word in the sense of, if you know someone that could benefit from this, definitely get this out there to them. How do they sign up for this conference, and if there's any cost or whatever? Let's go over those details here in the final minute.
Okay, awesome. So, and I'm glad that you brought up ATS, the bridge, because they are a big partner in this conference this year, along with Operation Underground Railroad. So those are our 2 big sponsors this year that are working in conjunction. But go to willowbendfarms.org, and there's a registration link right on the front page. We are closing registration Tuesday night at midnight.
Okay, tomorrow night, Tuesday.
Yes, tomorrow night. So that'll be the last point of registration. There is a cost of $50, which really for what you're getting is just minimal.
Right.
And there is food and snacks that are provided with that, breakfast and lunch. So lots of good things that are going to be happening at that conference. And we've got 20 vendors from different agencies and other groups that work in this area as well.
Well, Sarah, we thank you for everything that you're doing on this very important topics, because there's more than just one here. And we hope that people will get involved and get out there and be part of this conference. Are You Awake Conference again? North Cleveland Church of God, March the 30th and 31st. Go to willowbendfarms.org. willowbendfarms.org to get signed up and get things going. And the registration, again, closes tomorrow at midnight.
Yes.
All right. Well, Sarah, thanks so much for coming in and giving this information to us again.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Getting into the music right now on Mix 104.1 WCLE.
Good morning. I figured I would start you off with something a little bit fun on this Monday morning with our spring countdown. 0 days left, because today is the first day of spring. It's the vernal equinox. That technical time is a little bit later on today at 5:24 p.m. But again, you can celebrate the first day of spring. However, it's still feeling like wintertime absolutely this morning. In fact, we're even colder this morning than yesterday morning, which was frigid in of itself. So 4 degrees colder here in Chattanooga right now. Dayton, Cleveland coming in 5 degrees colder, 7 degrees colder in Altamont right now compared to this time yesterday. So here are our current temperatures. You're going to notice that coldest air mass is to the northwest. That's where we have those temperatures in the teens, 18 degrees northwestern Bledsoe County. Now, it is also certainly really cold over to Cherokee County. 20 degrees is that reading in Murphy. So really across the area, you want to dress for those below freezing temperatures. Chattanooga and Dalton both coming in at 28 degrees. Now, there is a light breeze from the north-northwest at 6 miles per hour. That's not a whole lot, but still enough to give us a slight wind chill this morning. So absolutely bundle up. Make sure the kids are that way too as they wait for the bus stop. Remember, sunrise time is not until we get closer to 8 a.m. So we still have a few hours of these really cold temperatures before we begin to see that rise up. And here's what that looks like. So still the potential of up, dropping a little bit. 27 degrees at 5 a.m., 26 at 6 a.m., 25 at 7 and 8 a.m. Those other spots that are already colder now can still drop another couple of degrees as we approach that 8 a.m. time. Officially, sunrise is at 7:45 this morning. Now, as we look at the rest of the day, here at least is some improvement. So we're going to begin to step up with our temperatures for the week ahead. 36 degrees at 11 a.m., 46 degrees at 1 o'clock, 53 at 4 p.m. So highs today for most locations ranging from about 50 to 54 across the area, all with plentiful sunshine. So you will have sunny skies today to at least help fuel that warm up. Here's the check of that step up that I was mentioning. So 54 today, 61 tomorrow, 66 on Wednesday, big jump up, 78 on Thursday, 77 on Friday. We may even have to keep an eye on Thursday and Friday, potentially of hitting that 80-degree mark. Now, it'll drop down a little bit on Saturday, but it's still going to be mild and comfortable then. 69 degrees, 72 on Sunday. Our normal is 65, so Wednesday is going to be the day the closest to normal, but those above normal temperatures for the end of the week into the weekend compared to what we've had in recent days. Well, what about those morning time lows? Well, our lows aren't going to be quite as frigid. We're going to have one more night of the freeze warning in place. So protecting plants tonight into tomorrow morning as well. It won't be quite as cold as current temperatures or as cold as Sunday morning, but still 30 degrees for that low. We're going to have spots outside the city in the 20s once again. But look at the lows for the rest of the week, not looking as bad as far as having to worry about those freezing conditions. So that's some good news for those early spring plants and gardens. Really quiet outside right now. We have clear skies. In fact, I'm going to pull back
to students in future workforce classes. It will also support City Field's affordable home ownership efforts in the Blythe Oldfield neighborhood, where new or renovated homes are sold at affordable prices to first-time homebuyers, public servants, and local resident renters. From Local 3 News, Chattanooga police say a 50-year-old man was struck on I-24 Sunday afternoon. Officers were advised just before 2 p.m. Sunday of a man who'd been hit by a vehicle while attempting to run across Interstate 24 near the Rossville Boulevard exit. CPD says the man was being transported to a local hospital by ambulance when he suddenly jumped from the ambulance and ran into traffic. Life-saving measures were taken at the scene, and he was transported to a local hospital in critical condition. Get full news at mymix1041.com. This is Jeremy Galt reporting.
This news update is brought to you by Newlyweds Foods. Newlyweds Foods is hiring. Call them at 423-559-0909 or visit newlywedsfoods.jobs.net and search Cleveland Jobs.
All right, Mix 104.1 WCLE. Good morning on the day after, I guess you'd say, a basketball weekend, Bridget.
Yeah, big weekend in basketball.
People's eyes are, if you close your eyes, I'm still looking at people playing basketball. They're still running up and down the court. They're still slamming the ball. That's kind of what I see if I close my eyes for just a second. But Mix Madness, having a lot of fun there. We announced our two winners of round one, round two. Congratulations to them. Danielle Seals was first round winner, and we found out Andy Jenkins was what was his bracket name? What was it?
It's called Vol Legend.
Vol VAWL.
Yeah,
Vol Legend. So Andy Jenkins already asking when he can pick up his prizes. No, I'm just kidding. Give Andy a hard time. Let's go ahead and check traffic. Bridget, over to you.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's here, the Don Ledford Buick GMC Truck Annual March Mania event, and they are saying yes to low interest rates in 90 days until your first payment. Visit their showroom on North Lee Highway and Don Ledford in Cleveland, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by Drain Right Guttering. Call them at 423-472-7018. Online at drainrightguttering.com. The go-to gutter guys. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
You need new tees for spring and summer?
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for health care. Fast access and on-time visits with no deductibles and no copays. The one-on-one time with a member of the talented staff makes going to the doctor a better experience. Direct Primary Care Associates offers telemedicine services and can do all routine labs. Check out all the ways Direct Primary Care Associates can help you and your family at directpca.com or call them at 650-4831. Direct Primary Care Associate. It's not insurance, it's health care.
Hey listeners, there's a new buzz Tuesdays at noon. The voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank. 64 near Menace Road. The cars are moved to the side of the road, but it is still causing a little bit of a slowdown there. So be aware of that as you drive. Again, that's Highway 64 at Menace Road, and we appreciate the call on that.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, let's talk a little bit about our friends from Scooter's Coffee as we get a cold Monday morning started here. Of course, Scooter's Coffee is the coffee that gets you and Steve through a morning, right?
Definitely. The official coffee of Mixed Mornings. It's a perfect morning for a warm cup of coffee from Scooter's Coffee. Amazing people, amazing drinks, amazingly fast.
And it's amazingly timely that I will speak with her this afternoon. Usually Mondays
right.
is our me and Claudia Parker. We have a little something talk. She's usually got something to talk about.
Yeah, that's right.
Because there's so many things going on at Scooters that every week we can spotlight something different, and it's always something new. So, Claudia, if you're listening, looking forward to talking to you about 3:15 this afternoon.
Here at Mermaid Mattress, we're revolutionizing the way you shop. We offer actual stores you can visit to try your new mattress before you buy it. Mermaid Mattress, we're just around the corner.
All right, for today, we'll have sunny skies, a high of 53 and a low of 27 this evening. For tomorrow, partly cloudy, a little warmer, a high of 63 and a low of 44 tomorrow night. And then on Wednesday, we'll have a chance of rain showers during the morning and then cloudy skies during the afternoon with a high of 65. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 23 degrees.
All right, let's see here. We got this little thing right here to do.
This Mix 104.1 Weathercast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
Solutions Finance of Tennessee, your hometown lender. Locally owned and operated. Loans for used cars, motorcycles, ATVs, home improvement, furniture and appliance purchases, and other worthwhile purpose. Solutions Finance. Keith Street, phone 339-6772.
Mix 104.1 WCLE. Time now for your check of sports from the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial. Hello, human kindness. This sports update sponsored in part by Solutions Finance. Let's get started here. Mixed Madness was on full display this weekend, Bridget, as we had our round 1 and round 2 winners. We'll go back and revisit round 1. They received, what did they receive there? Can you back me up and tell me what we did?
Yeah, an oil change from Honda of Cleveland, a dozen Duck Donuts, a free entree from Martha Ann's, and a prize from Misfit Tacos.
And that was Danielle Seals, right?
Yes, that's right.
Of the chamber. And let's see here. And then I think our second round winner received the exact same set of prizes.
That's right, yes.
Or did we just split them up between them? No, I'm just kidding. So they got the exact same set of prizes. And that was our friend Andy Jenkins. And his bracket name was called what now?
The Vol Legend.
The Vol. Vol. You got to spell it V-A-W-L. Vol Legend. I didn't know he was so country. But anyway.
He is a little bit.
He a little country, I'm a little rock and roll. That's another song for another time. All right, so that's it. So that is our first and second round winners, and then we'll get ready for more coming up as we get through the rounds 3 and 4 and championship rounds. Well, in the studio, join me right now, fresh back from seeing the mouse himself.
Yes, I did.
Did you hang out with him? Did you have a good time?
I did. We had a great time. Great weather.
Great
weather. Terrible
weather.
coming back here.
All right, yes, yeah. You should have been here last weekend and the few days leading up to the weekend. But anyway, Ashley RFRV is in the studio with us. Ashley, you had to come in here because we were texting yesterday, Bridget, you and myself, and at the point before the Sunday game started, you were in second place.
Which is amazing.
And we text you, and your response, it just made me mad, I'm just going to tell you. Because I tried, and I watched probably 1,500 minutes of basketball this week because I'm so, I'm into it. And you just said, oh, really? I'm tied for second?
I had not watched one game.
I know. You didn't even care.
But no, there was a million other things going on.
And here I am bleeding over these games going, come on, I need this game.
I watched yesterday all day.
You watched yesterday all day?
All day.
And then that's when you didn't do very well.
No, I didn't do very good yesterday at all.
You should not have watched.
I should not have watched.
But I think you're tied for 7th now, is that right?
I have no idea. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
I think so.
Yeah, I think she's tied for 7th. So, Ashley, tell the world, it's too late this year, but how do you get a bracket with that good of a, how do you do it?
It's strategic.
So tell me your plan. Tell me how you did it.
I don't know.
Did you have any formula with how you picked your bracket?
Well, I figured that, when Memphis played FAU, they're number 8 and number 9. I was like, that's one of those that's too close. I'll take the underdog. So I took the underdog a lot, which ultimately helped out.
You did.
I picked several that were supposed to go all the way.
So tell me, who did you pick to win it all?
Alabama.
Alabama. Who's going to be playing Alabama, in your opinion?
Well, it was Kansas.
It was Kansas, but that's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen.
Okay, well, so you still have your national champion in the mix.
I still have that, yes. I don't have my Final Four, though, no.
Okay, well,
I think I've lost 2 of my Final 4.
I think I've lost 3 of my Final 4.
I've lost Texas. Is Texas still in it?
Well, I don't know, Ashley. I haven't seen the brackets.
I don't know if they are either.
Yeah, I don't know either. So I guess we could see if Texas. Well, let's see. We're on the Elite 16. I don't see. Yeah, Texas, number 2 Texas.
Okay.
Yeah,
I have 2 left in my Final 4.
Yeah, they'll be playing, I think, Thursday. Yeah, so you have 2 of your Final 4.
Yes.
Well, there you go.
Hey, things are happening.
I think we got like 300 and close to 400 people in a Mixed Madness.
And I'm 7.
And I'm like number 390th or something like that.
So what happened with yours? Did you choose a lot of underdogs?
Evidently, I chose when I was asleep or something. But I did choose a lot of underdogs.
Just the wrong ones.
Just the wrong underdogs.
All right. So, Bridget, did you ever find your bracket?
I did. Mine had not refreshed. So I'm actually tied for 44th with a lot of other people.
Okay.
I'm not 50 plus at least.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
And did you hear that our Gideon Ratcliffe
I know.
Was he tied for the lead today?
Yeah, he's tied for the lead today. Yeah.
One would think that he didn't even know what a basketball was till Mixed TV this past season. So I have no idea how he did this.
Gideon says, "Hey, that hurts." Yeah, I'd like
it's
to
just
know
not his gym. I'd like to know his. There has got to be a rhyme or reason his.
Yeah, I'd like to know what his strategy was because that's pretty good. But you two guys, you get the accolades. Definitely.
Where's Steve at?
Well, where's he at? He's not here.
No, I know.
Oh, I know.
Thank God.
No, I know what you meant.
I'm not even sure if his bracket name's still.
Yeah.
I haven't asked him.
Oh.
Do you know what his bracket name is?
I know.
Well, we'll find out tomorrow.
I have one that I think I know what it is, but I'm not sure.
I'm sure we'll find out tomorrow. Well, Ashley, we had to bring you in. We was hoping you could spill some knowledge on in future tournaments how we needed to pick our brackets.
No, I don't.
Because you did pretty phenomenal.
I did pretty good. Yeah, I'm proud of myself.
Yeah.
And I'm going more in depth on Gideon's bracket here. He still has 3 of his Final 4 left.
Really?
What?
He does.
Who does he have picked to win?
He has, let's see, he's picked Alabama.
Okay.
And he still has Alabama, UCLA, and Miami left in his Final 4.
Wow. Gideon.
Yep.
Who knew?
Gideon.
Who knew that he was the sports guru around here?
Well, none of us.
Now, Ashley, you said about every sporting event that there is in Cleveland.
I do.
I really wasn't overly surprised that you had a decent bracket.
I'm at everything.
Yeah, if you want to go to a sporting event and see Ashley, just go.
I'll be there.
She'll be there.
I love sports.
All right, so let's go ahead. We will have to wait for another year, though, for a 16 seed to make it to the NCAA out of the weekend, the first weekend. But Fairleigh Dickinson, Bridget, that was a surprise. Everybody was kind of falling in love with, wasn't they?
Yeah, definitely. Like we say, a Cinderella story, and they only lost in the second round by 8 points.
Yeah, they fell
huge.
to FAU, which is Tennessee's next opponent.
Yes.
That's who Tennessee will play. And everybody's kind of saying, with the way the bracket's shaking out now with the losses that happened, that this may look pretty good for Tennessee to keep moving on.
Yeah, Tennessee's got to keep playing like they have been. But, yeah, definitely, I wouldn't say it's an easy game next round, but I think a 9 seed, so it's looking pretty good.
All right, so there we go. Now, where the Cinderella glass slipper will be a 15 seed, Princeton, who beat Arizona, number 1 seed, right? Mm-hmm. And Missouri. Yeah. Was Arizona number 1 or were they number 2?
I thought they were 1, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They beat Arizona and Missouri as a 15 seed en route to the Sweet 16. Now, this is the 3rd straight year a 15 seed has advanced to the tournament's 2nd weekend. So that's pretty good. Kansas is gone, and so we know that they're one of the ones that's out. All right. Did you?
Arizona was a 2 seed.
Okay, I thought they were a 2 seed. I was trying to remember. All right, so here we go. Tennessee, again, they went on Saturday, beat Duke 65-52. Kumwa, if you know that name, we will have a spelling. I spelled it the way that I would say it, Bridget.
Right.
I didn't spell it the way it is on his back of his jersey. But the announcers were having a little bit of fun, I guess fun, trying to get all of the Vols, all their names, Adu and Kumwa, Vescovy. I mean, there's a lot of fun names on the Tennessee. I mean, if you want to call a Vols game, you better call Bob Castling first and make sure you understand what you're saying. But he scores 27 points. That was, I think, his career high, and that helped Tennessee get the win over Duke on Saturday. Saturday. They're ready for the Sweet 16. They will play Florida Atlantic. They'll play those Owls, those hooty Owls. They'll do that on Thursday night on Mix 104.1 and anywhere around the world on the free Mix 104.1 app, presented by Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union. Again, that's a 9 o'clock tip for the men's action. Let's don't forget about the ladies. The Lady Vols, they get a win on Saturday. They win over St. Louis 95-50. They'll play tonight. Women's back on the hardwood tonight. They'll play the number 12 seed Toledo, 6 o'clock here on Mix 104.1 and the Mix 104.1 app as well, presented by TVFCU. And the World Baseball Classic. Bridget, I know you're a big baseball fan. Have you been partaking at all in the World Baseball Classic?
I have not, no. And too much basketball.
Too much basketball. Team USA playing very well, getting some big runs from some big hitters. They get a win over Cuba 14-2 in the semifinal round. They'll play on Tuesday, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, either against Japan or Mexico, and I think that's for the finals. Let's see here. Golf, the Valspar Classic. Taylor Moore is your winner. And NASCAR in Hotlanta, it was Joey Logano as he gets the win, and you heard that on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. Presented by Dell's Heating and Air. So that's it. That is the sports report from the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. Me and Austin Chadwick, Mix TV producer, we're licking our wounds because we don't have no idea how to pick a bracket. Me and him are in the low percentages, while Gideon, his counterpart, is right there at the very top. So it goes to prove the fact, Bridget, is Gideon smarter than Austin?
Oh, wow. I'm not getting in that one.
Oh, boy. And Austin, we'll let him come in and defend himself here in a little bit. But let's go ahead and get you a medical moment here with our friends from Direct Primary Care Associates.
Good morning. This is Brian Fretwell, physician assistant with Direct Primary Care Associates, with your Mix 104 Health Minute, sponsored by Direct Primary Care Associates. Stress management is important for maintaining good health. Chronic stress can lead to a variety of health issues, including high blood pressure, heart disease, and mental health problems. It can also affect your sleep, your appetite, and your overall well-being. To manage stress, it's important to identify the sources of stress in your life and find ways to reduce or cope with them. This can include things like exercise, relaxation techniques, mindfulness, and time management. It's also important to find balance in life and make time for leisure and activities that you enjoy. Remember, stress is a normal part of life, but it's important to manage it in order to maintain good health. If you would like to know more about this subject, Direct Primary Care Associates, or to find a primary care provider, please visit us at directpca.com or give us a call, 423-650-4831.
For more than 30 years, the Chatt.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active, with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
Mix Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mix Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Mix 1041 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
What the Tech is sponsored by EPB Fiber Optics. Visit EPB.com to find the speed you need on Chattanooga's only 100% fiber optic network.
What was once the most popular photo sharing app in the world is now an app people love to hate. Instagram is now the #1 app people say they want to delete from their smartphones. Why? Our consumer technology reporter Jamie Tucker explains and has an alternative.
Well, the great thing about Instagram used to be there were just a lot of photos of your friends' family, their pets, their vacations, what they're eating. But over the last several months, well, Instagram is more like TikTok, just a ton of videos and ads. If you're looking for an app strictly for photos, Glass is a great alternative. Glass is photos, just photos, no ads, no silly videos, no algorithm pushing things. Most of the users right now are professional photographers who simply want to share their work, but anyone can create an account and upload their camera roll. Photos are displayed beautifully, and if you want to see details on what camera was used in settings, you can just by tapping the photo. There are no likes, but users can give appreciation for photos they like. You can search by categories, cameras, lenses, and when you upload a photo, you don't have to add all the details. The information is imported from your camera. Unless you've been using it a while, you probably won't see any of your friends on Glass, but like every other app, it is easy to build a social network. Since Glass doesn't earn revenue from ads, it's user-supported by a $30 a year subscription. The app is available for iPhone, iPad, Android devices, and on the Glass website, glass.photo. It's even more beautiful on a large screen. Wow. Plus, you might find inspiration to make you a better photographer. I'm Jamie Tucker, and Glass is the app of the day.
Good hands. Contact George Gray, Allstate Insurance today for a free quote.
Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. Glad to have you listening and watching in this morning as we're going to get a final check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. Bridget, over to you.
Okay, happy birthday to our friend Jim Aaron. He is the owner of McDonald's in Charleston and Decatur. Jason and Jamie Bennett, they are celebrating their 13th wedding anniversary today. Paige Baldwin is also having a birthday today. Your sister-in-law, Dwayne, Laura Davidson, is celebrating today, works at Walker Valley. And then Brianna McDaniel is having a birthday today. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us for tomorrow. We'll take those on the volunteer Ritapest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have the products and services to help make your dreams come true. And let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. It's here, the Don Ledford Buick GMC Truck Annual March Mania event, and they are saying yes to low interest rates and 90 days until your first payment. Visit their showroom on North Lee Highway and Don Ledford in Cleveland, where they say yes. Crews are working to clear up an accident on Highway 64 near McKinnis Road. We understand the cars are moved off to the side of the road, but it is still causing a little bit of a slowdown in that area. Again, Highway 64 at McKinnis Road. We appreciate the call on that. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ritapest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by Misfit Tacos. Misfit Tacos is Cleveland's home for chef-crafted tacos with bold, unique, fresh flavors from around the world that has our community talking. Misfit Tacos is perfect for the whole family. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up. This half hour of Mix Mornings is brought to you by Health Markets Insurance Agency.
Mix 1041 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for health care. Fast access and on-time visits with no deductibles and no copays. The one-on-one time with a member of the talented staff makes going to the doctor a better experience. Direct Primary Care Associates offers telemedicine services and can do all routine labs. Check out all the ways Direct Primary Care Associates can help you and your family at directpca.com or call them at 650-4831. Direct Primary Care Associate. It's not insurance, it's health care.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year. Offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices. Keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups. Making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon. The voice of we the people. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
It's the Hardee's Star Deal Combo. Get a Hardee's Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger, crispy 3-piece hand-breaded chicken tenders, or original hot ham and cheese with a small fry and drink for just $5.99. My rewards members get exclusive offers on the Hardee's app.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
Anniversary Lindsay Line Queen mattress is on sale now for only $499. A mattress you can flip and rotate just like you used to, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
Now, from Local 3 News, it's coverage you can count on.
Good morning and happy first day of spring. Today is the vernal equinox with the official time happening at 5:24 p.m. But even though it's the first day of spring, it's still going to feel like winter outside with temperatures well below what's normal for this time of year. Frigid during your morning hours, hitting around 40 40 degrees by noon. And then afternoon highs today will be slightly warmer than yesterday, with highs ranging from 50 to 54 across the area, all with abundant sunshine. Tonight, another freeze warning in place. I'm Local 3 meteorologist Allison Pryor.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Springdale Heating and Air. Old-fashioned friendly and always more than your money's worth. 479-6363.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios, this is Mix 1041 WCLE, Calhoun, Cleveland, Athens. Download the free Mix 1041 app at mymix1041.com.
The top of the hour is presented by Best Buy Metals, making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
All right, Mix 1041 WCLE as we continue on with what's in the studio here on a Monday morning. Right now, your current Simply Bank temperature is 26 degrees. Don't forget that spring will be here supposedly today, 5/24, spring officially starts. But until then, we're just going to have to continue to fight through the cold weather, right? Hopefully at 5/24 today, the sun comes out bright and the temperatures go up to 80 degrees. I don't think it's going to happen, but we can always pray for that, right? We're going to go ahead and turn our attention to our final in-studio interview that we've got going on this morning. This is a very special interview that we want the community to be involved with. We need your help. So please mark your calendars for a big fundraising effort that's going to be hosted by the Underwood family. They're honoring the memory and wishes of Sierra Underwood by hosting a blood drive along with so many other things that they're going to be doing. An authentic Cajun chicken and sausage jambalaya and white beans to-go boxes and different things like that. So when we talk about jambalaya, I already can tell you who's going to be involved in that conversation. That's going to be Jake Duos. He's here with us with his wife, Evie. We're also going to be speaking with Rhonda Underwood. She's here as, is Rhonda here? That's you, right? But Pamela is not here, right? No, she's not. Okay, all right. My note said Pamela may join us. I didn't think by looking who I saw that was there that I was missing anybody, but we just wanted to make sure of that. Okay, so here we go. First of all, I'm going to start off with you, Rhonda, if you don't mind, if you're okay with this. Yes. So we're going to start off the interview. First of all, we're doing this in honoring and the memory, and this is the wishes of Sierra Underwood. Tell us a little bit about Sierra, if you don't mind, please.
My daughter, she was 14 years old. It was May 15th, 2018, a date that I'll never forget. We were sent to the hospital via ambulance from her doctor's office. All she had was a headache and vomiting. Wasn't really sure what was going on that week, and she was diagnosed with glioblastoma, stage 4 multiform brain cancer. After that, it felt like the walls were just closing in. Of course, sure. You know, we spent short 10 months trying to find a cure for her. During that short time, though, Cleveland community has just been amazing with the support and outpour. With her illness, I don't even know where to begin. There's just so many people here in this community that I could thank. But with her 5-year anniversary coming up, I didn't know how I was going to be, how I was going to react. You know, we grieve for her every day.
Sure.
That's never going to go away, unfortunately. I'm even thinking about my angel moms right now as we speak. There's 3 other children that passed away from brain cancer the same year as my daughter. So my goal in the end right now with my grief is to raise awareness and help other children here in the community. Mm-hmm. And there's a great need for blood. I do want to start with that and with the special spaces that we're going to be getting into. So we're doing a fundraiser, and thanks to Evie and Jake, they have no idea how much this means to me, them being here with me right now and the support. You know, Jake did it without hesitation, and so did Evie. They were like, you know what? How can we help you with this fundraiser and your passions? We hear you, you know, you want to do a fundraiser. I can cook. You know, Jake was like, I can cook.
Jake can cook. I can promise you that.
So, you know, for him to offer that, and I'm sorry, it's just, this is kind of hard. I've got my notes. It's
I understand.
Just, this is really important.
You take your time.
Sierra, during her treatments, instead of thinking about herself, she thought about the other kids. She looked around that room when they told her that she needed a transfusion, and she said, what about the other kids? And that floored me. So the first year we did a blood drive, and she organized it herself while sick and needing a transfusion.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got some posters.
So-
If you're watching mixtv.tv, Jake is as being our Vanna White there,
Yes.
showing some posters and stuff, and doing a tremendous job.
This is her bedroom. You know, Special Spaces is a nonprofit. Let me start with that.
Okay.
There's 5 things that I'd like for you to take from this on Special Spaces. All the money raised stays local. It's completely nonprofit. They do offer a 504c plan as well for a tax write-off if you're ever interested in doing a generous donation. There is a waiting list for the children. There are, I believe, 7 that are battling and going through treatment currently right now.
Wow.
I know that you know of some of them, and I know,
Yes.
you know, names can be sensitive, but I just want to say that they are definitely in my prayers. I know the community here in Cleveland has been pouring out and helping them, and I know what that feels like, so that's why I'm here today, is to try to get some of this out and some of the awareness out. The chapter leaders, they all live here in Cleveland as well. They're all volunteers. We don't get paid. I've already volunteered since they've built my daughter's room. The feeling that she had, the comfort that she had, this room is more than just, oh, we get to, you know, put fancy paint or decoration, chandeliers.
Right.
It's more than that. The kid gets to actually pick what they want in that room. They decide the color, the theme, whatever it is. And what we do is we go in there and we try to make it happen so they have somewhere to be comfortable.
Yes.
This is the one thing a child can have control over while they're going through treatments. They have no control over what medicines they're stuck taking, how they're feeling for the day. So it feels good to give them something where they could say, I have control over this. I have a decision I can make, and I can relax in this room after my treatments.
Right.
And be
Wow.
comfortable.
So that's what Special Spaces is
That's what
about.
Special Spaces
I know we
is
got
about.
several things we're tying together, so I want to make
Yes.
sure we don't
So
leave
the-
anybody behind here.
The blood drive, there's a great need. A lot of people think of car accidents when it comes to blood donation.
Sure.
That's not the case. People that are going through cancer treatments, the chemo and the radiation treatments are just not effective if they do not have the proper blood amount. So with that shortage going on, we do have a permanent code. It's 733888. You can use it year-round, not just when I'm hosting a blood drive. You can always use it in Sierra's name. It's a permanent code. Go in there whenever you'd like. The importance I would also like to stress is they are offering an incentive for type O.
Okay.
There is a big shortage for type O blood. They're doing little things like where you can get extra Yeti tumblers and blankets and pullovers and gift cards. Last time I got a $25 gift card because I am type O myself. But the least you can do is at least just go out there and donate. It doesn't hurt. It takes about 20 minutes of your time, and you're saving up to 3 lives.
Yeah, Blood Assurance,
one
a
donation.
tremendous community partner in so many ways. Again, we're speaking with our friends here. If you're just joining us, we're kind of tying a few things together here. We're talking about an organization called Special Spaces that will allow children that have cancer to be able to have their own space in their home. A group comes and makes that room exactly to the vision that the person going through the cancer battle can have that space for themselves, this special space. We're talking about that. And I'm assuming the blood drive not only helping the people, but that's also going to help Special Space as well.
It will as well. So we're tying it all in together. It
Yeah.
will be March 25th. Blood Assurance opens at 9 a.m., so you can go in, you can go ahead and schedule an appointment as well and say, I'd like to donate. You could do it before or after that day, but I would encourage everyone to please at least come and try to donate, and then when you're finished donating, come out and get a plate
Right.
of that jambalaya food. He's selling it $10 a plate, and he's not asking for anything in return, which I'm very grateful for that. I wished I can express that to you guys more than for him to just without hesitation say, hey, let me cook some food and let's raise some funds for this good cause for these kids, and just to let them know they're not alone. I mean, this is nothing compared to what else we could do in this community.
Sure.
But I'm looking forward to seeing everyone come together enjoy some great food and support the children here.
Support, I would think during something like this, support is tremendous. I mean,
Yes.
when you have people stand alongside of you and really help you stand up during these times when you probably feel, there's days you feel like you can't go on. And I'm sure it's the support groups that's around you and the other families that's encouraging and helping each other out. That's probably what gets you through
Absolutely.
these times, I would think.
Absolutely. When I look at the other parents and stuff that are going through what they're going through right now with their
Right.
children, my heart just breaks
Yeah.
because I really do know how they feel.
Right.
And if it wasn't for this community, I really don't think I would be where I am right now, to be able to carry my daughter's name on and to carry on, to be able to serve the community, that hunger to carry her name on, to let everyone know what this community stands by and what they stand for. I can't stress enough how humbling and how much it has meant to me, the love and the care that they do here. This is, again, for my daughter, the way she lit up when she looked at her room and when she relaxed in there and rested in there. It's more than just a room, I think.
Right.
It's bonding. It's
Yeah.
it is.
Safe haven.
You're right.
Jake
That-
just
I
said
like
it there
that.
off
You were right.
mic. There's that safe haven. Yeah. This is a tremendous opportunity for the community. People are always asking, what can we do to help families going through very difficult times in our community? This is something just within a few hours, coming and donating blood and picking up some of this jambalaya that you're going to get, that you're going to love anyway, to probably feed you for the next 2 days, if I know Jake, when he puts the servings in those to-go containers. And 100% of the proceeds are going to go help Special Spaces,
Yes.
build these dream rooms with kids with cancer. Rhonda, it was such an honor to meet you this morning. And when we say strong people, you're in that category.
Yes,
you're such a strong individual. We don't even know how much that people that are listening today admire you for what you're doing, taking what you've been through and turning it into some sort of positive to help someone else. And that's the biggest compliment you can give anybody.
I'm really trying, and I just want to say thank you to the community. I really do. It wouldn't have been possible without everyone coming together. I do believe in our community, and I'm pressing through because of everyone else. This doesn't come with a handbook. It's unnatural. We don't have a name for it. You know, when you lose your parents, you're an orphan.
Right.
You know, if you lose your grandparents and things like that, this is the most unnatural thing for anyone to have to go through. So I feel like it's the least I could do. I would like to continue to raise awareness and come together in my community and continue to serve my community to honor my daughter.
Thanks so much for being here. We're going to talk to Jake and his wife Evie for just a second. Jake, I know you and Evie, that you guys are such community-orientated people, and you don't do this for recognition. You don't do this to say, "Hey, look at me," or State Farm. You know that you're a State Farm agent, of course, but you do this because your heart, and I believe that from the both of y'all. And anytime that somebody says, "Jake, can you help us?" I've never heard anybody say, "Well, he turned me down." You're always going to be there and help. So Jake, just tell me a little bit how important it was for you to get involved with this.
You know, so Cleveland and Tennessee as a whole has been really great to both my wife and I, and we love the community and we enjoy being a part of it. And you know, I have a natural inclination to help our future generations, the children. I know Rhonda, and I know her story, and you know, when you hear it, I was tearing up this morning looking at the room and the Special Spaces, thinking about it. You know, if it was our boy, you know, what position I would be in. And so it's easy for us to want to support greater causes, but this one impacts our children who bring light, you know, light to our lives, right?
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, it's always so much fun to see kids experience new things, you know, and go through the trials of early life. It's exhilarating. And so to be able to help provide this opportunity for some kids whose future might not be as bright to find that is great. And I will say I have one big ask. It's Monday morning. It's the change of spring, right? It's a great opportunity. We always have these New Year's resolutions that, new year, new me. Hey, it's a new season. Let's do a new you. My ask is to the mothers and the fathers in our community. Put yourself in this position, right? It's sad. It's disheartening, and let's aid another family with blood. Yes. With some funding that is 100% donated, for a volunteering organization that stretches every penny.
Right.
Let's, my ask is this Saturday, peel off that 30 minutes of your time. Swing in, give blood, high five and hugs come from us. If you get a plate of food, great. If not, we will always look at you with, consideration and courtesy because you've given to the greater good.
Yes. Good stuff. Very well said there, Jake. Yes. Duas. His wife Evie joins us. Evie, yes. Tell me your take on this. Jake said everything pretty well there, didn't he?
Yes, he did, and I feel exactly the same as he does. And for me also, it's very personal. I'm a mom and I have children, and I know that I have a daughter that's about the same age as Miss Sierra is, and it really hit me in a different way when I heard about the story. Right. And it just touched my heart so greatly that I was like, we have to do this. We have to do this. And I'm so honored and grateful that Rhonda is a very dear friend. And I wish that I had known Miss Sierra at the time when she was alive. It would have been amazing to have got to know her personality, but I get to experience that through her mother and her carrying on her legacy and her memory. So it's been a privilege and a joy to be supportive for Rhonda and her family.
Jake and Evie Duas is here with us. Rhonda Underwood as well. We've been talking about a special fundraising event that's hosted by the Underwood family as they honor the memory of their daughter. Her wishes was for people to be able to either two things. It's really two things. Donate blood to help the people that's battling through cancer, especially young people, and then for them to have a special space that they can go as they're going through their treatments. And this is what you're doing on Saturday. You're helping both of these causes by donating blood. You're going to be helping those battling through cancer. And then also, if you'll come and get a plate, Jake's famous Cajun chicken and sausage jambalaya and white beans. You're doing that for a cause, $10. We'll get you a nice portion. I promise you, you can feed probably 2 or 3 people on that portion. And all the proceeds, 100% of that will go to special spaces so they can help make this a comfortable place for these people to go. Probably the safest and most comfortable place that they are coming back over to Rhonda is that space.
Yes, absolutely.
After they've been through their treatments,
yes.
They're coming home. Unfortunately, most of the time it's waiting to go back for another treatment at another time.
Mm-hmm.
So they need to have that special space.
They do.
Just the name fits it perfectly, that they can go and just be themselves.
Be themselves, relax and rest. I know Sierra really enjoyed her room. She even had an adjustable bed to help with her breathing and stuff. As you could see, I mean, her room was just absolutely beautiful, the talent.
And all this is voluntary.
All of this is voluntary.
Yeah, special space is voluntary, folks. They just got to have funds to get the materials, the paint, the extra little things that these young folks are asking for. They do all the labor. Everything is provided.
Yes.
But we just need people
No one
to
gets paid.
Nobody
no one gets paid
anything,
at all. It all goes 100% to the child.
All right. So there we go. The challenge is yours. Jake said it greatly a while ago. We're going to spring into spring here this afternoon. If you want to do something that's going to be life-altering for someone that you could change a life. You could change a life so easily by donating blood, for one, and then for two, being able to be a part of this and just buy the $10 plate of the jambalaya, and just all proceeds of that's going to go help them with special spaces to be able to build those special spaces, I guess I should say. We hope that you'll consider doing that. All right, as we close, anybody got anything else that they want to share before we go?
I just want to thank you for your time, listening, and I really appreciate the community. I look forward to seeing everyone.
On Saturday, then it's going to be at Blood Assurance.
Yes, I'll be there.
We'll be there from 11 Let's see, 11 to 2 is the food drive.
The food.
When we're going to be selling the food. The donations, the blood donation is from 9 to 1.
Yes.
So come early, get your donation of blood, and take care of that. And then about 11 o'clock, make sure you come by and get some of this. Jake, I'm sure there's going to be, typically you usually sell out of this stuff.
Yes, yeah, we generally sell out pretty quick. We're doing 11 to 2, but hopefully we're done by 12.
By 12, we want to sell out.
And, that doesn't mean we're gone. It doesn't mean we've left the support group and what we're working towards, but it just means the community's bought in and we're working, for a cause.
All right. Well, Jake, the real Jake from State Farm, just tell us where your office is located at. I know that's not what you're here for, but
right there at Keefe Street and Old Mouse Creek Road. We're on Old Mouse Creek, in between Walmart and Mouse Creek. So, if we can ever help you, we're happy to do so.
Yes.
Yep.
We're all part of the community, like the opportunity to protect you and your family.
Yes.
And we have a family inside my office that are there to do that.
Yep, absolutely. Well, Jake and Edie, great to see you. Rhonda, it was very, very pleasurable meeting you today.
Nice to meet you, too.
And thank you for the work that you're continuing to do in honor of your daughter. This tremendous. That's all I can say. I'm going to leave it right there. Thanks so much. Go ahead.
I have one quick statement of something to add a little humor to this, okay?
Sure.
Now listen, we have team. We have team.
Yes, we do.
Shake and
Shake
bake.
and bake.
All right.
I love it.
So Talladega Nights.
Yeah.
All right. So hop in your car and speed your way Saturday morning.
That's right.
To give blood.
And Shake and Bake will be there.
And
Shake and bake.
will be
We're
there.
going to be here
all day.
Yeah. All right. That's great, guys. Thanks so much for sharing with
Yep,
us.
thank you all.
All right, and let's see here. If Rhonda, this is the final thing with you. I know this is going a little longer than we wanted, probably.
That's okay.
Special space. After we get through this weekend, where can people get more information about that?
There is a website for Special Spaces. It is specialspaces.
Is it a .org, .com?
I want to say it's org.
Okay. I just want to make sure people that...
You are correct. I should have had that written down. Let's see here.
Specialspaces.org.
.org.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
We just want to make sure people were aware of that as well. All right. Thanks so much, guys. Thanks for being here. That's going to wrap up Mix Mornings for us. Also on Mix TV. Bridget will be back with you a little bit later. I'll be back with you on your way home this afternoon. We hope that you will continue to be a part of WCLE Mix 104.1 throughout your day. Jake, thanks so much, buddy. As a pleasure. Always great to see you. The real Jake from State Farm. He'll be happy to help you with any of your insurance needs. Go by and see Jake Duos at State Farm. And don't forget about the blood drive and also the sale of the Cajun chicken and sausage jambalaya with white beans for a cause. $10, but 100% of the proceeds will go to Special Spaces, a nonprofit that builds dream rooms for kids with cancer. You can take that $10 and go buy that plate, donate it to a friend, buy it and donate it to someone in the homeless community. Whatever you want to do, man, would that not be a way to do two things at the same time? Help out this nonprofit that does tremendous work for kids going through cancer, and then be able to help out someone in our community that may be a little hungry on a Saturday. So maybe do that and help out two people at one time. Again, thanks so much for being a part of Mix 104.1 Mix Mornings. We'll be back with the music in just a few minutes. Stay with us, Mix 104.1 WCLE.